Okay then. Testing. 1 2 1 2. There we go. Hello, and good evening. It is the 15th of January 2024, and we are back tonight with some PTCGL. We're going to be playing some more Gholdengo EX and building a brand new Tinkaton EX deck revolving around Xatu and Tulip. But we're still setting up for a couple minutes on our end, so I'm going to leave you with some Accumulatown. Get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, get yourself comfortable. We're back after the break with some PTCGL. See you after the break. They're starting soon. We're also going to drop a link to the Discord server as well as the YouTube channel in the chat below. So if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc. for the Discord, you know exactly where to find us. And if you want to revisit the old cringe, fear the old cringe of Captain Steel, give that YouTube channel a subscription. And you get to revisit all that stuff. God damn it, why is that not working? Okay, I'm gonna copy paste that into the chat. There we go. Always the way, isn't it? Gotta love technology. 1 step forward, 3 steps bloody backwards. Right then, chat. Hopefully you're doing very well today. I hope you are. So, we've got a couple of things on our agenda for tonight. We're going to play some more Gholdengo, because I haven't had the opportunity today to play Gholdengo, because my league has changed their days and times. And we're also going to build a brand new Tinkaton deck revolving around Xatu draw. So, yeah, that should be a lot of fun. But let's begin the night off with some gold. I love gold, chat. So, So we're going to start off with some Gholdengo matches. And let's have a look-see. Oh, we have got to play the Chantal theme from Pokemon Masters EX. As our battle music, let's get this show on the road. Okay, then here we go. Looking forward to this. Really am looking forward to this. As I say, I've not been able to play Pokemon at all today. Been busy with my video editing software. Do you want to go first? Yes, we do. We do want to go first. Yeah, busy with my video editing software because my old video editing software decided to not work the way I wanted it to, so I needed to download something new. That was fun, if you wanted to give it a word. Oh dear, we are not starting strong. Just a singular pearl. Oh! Oh, okay, so we're fighting the elemental monkeys. Okay, Pokestop gives us just a nest ball. Fuck. Okay, fine. Nest ball for... We could grab Hisuian Basculin. The thing is, without a draw support, we're grabbing Gimmighoul. We're going to grab Gimmighoul. We're going to set up the Purloin to retreat in the next turn. And we're just going to call it right there. The fact that we lost a Gimmighoul and Jirachi. Jirachi isn't going to be so much of a problem. It's Manaphy we're going to need strictly for Simipour. There's the Battle VIP pass. You got to remember, chat, I'm building decks now for post-rotation. So no Escape Road, no Level Ball, no Battle VIP pass, no Mew VMAX. You know, all that kind of stuff. Anything with an E-rotation marker is not going any future decks. Because I want to be ready for that shit, god damn it. Okay, of course, grabbing the Pan. It goes Pan to Simi. So, they're starting off with the Panpour in the active, starting off with the Simisage in the Bidoof on the bench through Battle P pass. They could roll the Pokestop. If they roll... Okay, they are. Oh, dear, they got rid of a Panseer, a Simiseer, but do get a hold of the Ordinary Rod. So, they have to spend the resources to put that stuff back into the deck. Okay, they're grabbing an Ultra Ball here. Gets rid of a Grass Energy Poke Gear for a Manaphy. Oh, they must be thinking I'm playing the. They must think I'm playing the Palkia build. No. Me with Palkia? Are you insane? They put back the Pan, the Simi. Okay, they're gonna give me an Iono. That could help me. I would like it to. Lipard's good. Okay, down goes the Panseer. Down goes the Pansage. Do they play TM Evolution? They could actually play TM Evolution here, which could be a problem. Luminous Energy on the active. Okay, so we actually now need to desperately take out the Panpour. Otherwise, it's going to evolve into Simipour. There's so many Pans and Simmies. Okay, but here we go. Another Metal Energy? That's not great. Okay, put the Gimmighoul down. Evolve Purloin to Lipard. We're going to trade, first of all. Get rid of one Metal Energy. Counter catch a boss. Fuck. Okay. That's not going to help. Pokestop. Come on, baby. Just an Earthen Vessel. Ooh, that hurts. And there's really nothing we can trap in the active. I mean, it's a shame that Lipard only does 60 damage. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call for family with the 50 HP Gimmighoul. We're sacrificing it, yes. But we have no other draws. The only thing we can go into here is Radiant Greninja. We have to go Radiant Greninja, and we have to just keep drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing as hard as we can. Otherwise, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, so I've got no doubt that my opponent here is going to find... okay, so there's Reversal Energy ready for the Pansage. There's Iono. Shame, really. That was actually a halfway decent hand. Okay, Superior, Worker, Baskia Legion. Okay, not bad. But Pokestop. Oh! My god! That is a horrendous Pokestop. Yep, and I don't blame them for conceding there. Jesus Christ! The Bibarel, Simipour, and a Simisage all went to the discard off that Pokestop. Fuck. I know sometimes you roll the dice and you lose, but damn! Did you have to go and lose that badly? I blame my Pokestop. I shouldn't be mad, but I am. I am 100% pissed. Okay, there we go. Just double checking something. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that I won, but it's the way I won. It's like SDs in Smash Brothers. Hate SDs in Smash Brothers on both sides of the coin, because it doesn't feel like a proper win that way. I would rather outplay my opponent and win that way as opposed to them making goofy mistakes. Okay, here we go. Next opponent. Did they call the coin flip? You know they did not. Okay, do we want to go first? Yes, we do. We do want to go first. Normal, huh? This could be Arcbox. This could actually be Arcbox with Regigigas. Okay, we're going to start the Gimme Ghoul. I'm going to just keep it as the Gimme Ghoul. We can always use Nest Ball, get... I don't know. Well, let's see what we're fighting first. Okay, let's actually see what it is we're fighting. The Reggies! Okay, so Jirachi in this matchup is... Yeah, Jirachi in this matchup is not going to help us out. So we can get rid of it automatically. Grab a hold of a couple energy. We can now thin out the deck by grabbing Gradient Greninja. We can concealed cards away the water energy. Give me 2. Another Gimme Ghoul, that'll do. Pokestop, do I want to give them Pokestop? Not yet. Not yet. And then we just attach the Gimme Ghoul, and then we go. Okay, cool. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Not a great start, but not a bad start. Okay, down comes the Gigas. Anything else? You can always attach to Regice and use Regigate to get another Regia down. But really, that's not the thing you want to do. Okay, so now they've got 3. They've got half their Reggies in play. Remember, you need Regice, Registeel, Regirock, Regieleki, Regidrago, and Regigigas all at once. Earthen Vessel can get rid of a Luminous Energy, Double Turbo Energy, etc. No Hisuian Heavy Ball. Ooh, I don't know. I'd have played the Heavy Ball. Okay, so obviously they are going to Ultra Ball away both those energy. Yep, the Fire Electric are the building up for the 2 big attackers in this matchup, which are going to be the Regieleki and Regidrago. So we yep, okay, so yep, we need to find Manaphy. We need to find Manaphy. And if I remember correctly, it is in the deck. Okay, so there is... So there's 4 of the 6. They need 2 more. What energies have they got in here? 2. Only the 2. They need a 3rd energy, being either another electric or the luminous energy. They need a switching card, and they need the other 2 Reggies. If they've got a Professor's Research, they can dig and they can find. There's Regirock, 5 of 6. Regidrago, 6 of 6. Do they have a switch, a Professor's Research, an Iono, something, anything that would get Regieleki into the active? I think they were just slow playing me. God damn. Okay, Grass Fighting. Wait, Grass and Fighting? Okay, switch cart out into the Regidrago. Okay, they manually attached. Oh my god, they can actually do it, you fuck. Little Frizz, hello, hello. Wow, my opponent just... Woof. They actually... Wow, okay, it's a good thing I put a second goddamn Gimme Ghoul into play, otherwise we would be really behind the 8 ball. That is what you call a damn moment. Okay. So, what can we do here? How many energy we got? 2 in the discard. Let's coin bonus first and see what we get. Super Rod doesn't help. Lipart. Ugh. We don't have enough energy for this. I mean, we could get enough energy, but that's a lot of resources. So here's what we're going to do. We'll roll the Pokestop first. Oh, shit. That, chat, is not the card I needed to see there. Okay, so we'll Super Rod straight away. Gimme Ghoul, Gholdengo, Manaphy. We need Manaphy for for Regieleki. Okay, still only got the 2 in there, so we can... We Earthen Vessel away the Lipard. Get 2 basic energy. We Energy Retrieval, get back 2 basic energy. That gives us 4. We only need the 3. So we can Concealed Cards, get rid of 1 basic energy. See what we draw. Ultra Ball doesn't help me. Okay, there's no way that they can take a there's no way they can take out Gholdengo in 1 hit. No. Okay, so we just make it rain. 1, 2, and 3. Take out the Regidrago. Take a prize card. And a basic energy. Ooh. Regicap. No, no, no. I'm playing the Gholdengo this time. There's the Luminous Energy. Okay. So yeah, now Regieleki is going to be able to start slapping the bench. There's Professor's Research. Gets rid of a Counter Catcher. Miriam. Miriam's a good one to see get rid of, but yeah, the rest of it, no, not so much. Nothing too valuable there. Nest Ball gets in the last Regidrago. I think we're too far behind right now. I think we needed to not get knocked out in the first turn. Yeah, there's Terra Spark. Yeah, we get knocked out by Regidrago. We need to set up. So we get rid of Pokestop, get rid of that. How many good... Okay, we got plenty of everything else, but the first thing we need to set up is Manaphy. Well, I Ono first. Okay, coin bonus. Purloin, Superior. How many we got? 5. Oof. Concealed Cards. Double Gimme Ghoul. Okay, we can make that work. Obviously, we'll play down 1 Gimme Ghoul. So now the big question becomes... What are we going to get rid of? Get rid of another Gimme Ghoul. Get rid of the Purloin. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We set up the Gimme Ghoul. We roll the Pokestop. And we only get the Ultra Ball back. What the fuck else did we get rid of? Gimme... Oh, the other Pokestop and Gimme Ghoul. Oof. That's a big oof, chat. Okay, then. So, yeah, we can just make it rain now. 150. Get rid of the Regieleki. As I say, the Manaphy at least will stop them from taking multiple prizes in 1 turn, but it's not going to help us out in the long term. If they go down to 3, go down to 2, And yeah.
Have a rotten day.
Have a rotten day. Thank you very much, River. Yeah, this is a big oof. The unfortunate thing is they hit absolutely everything off of the first turn. They hit absolutely everything off of that first turn, which upsets me. I will not deny. But yeah, they're setting up for the next Regieleki. They take out Gholdengo with Regidrago. They go down to 3. We go down to 3. They can't take out anything in one hit. It's difficult. Honestly, chat, it is difficult. So we'll go into Gimme Ghoul. Okay, there's another Superior, which is nice. There's Gholdengo. Coin bonus to start with. Larry. Nest Ball. Okay, Nest Ball helps. At least it bloody well would if I had another Gimme Ghoul. Oof. That is a big oof. Do we have our ordinary VOD still in the... No, we do not. And we do have Miriam. Okay. Finding Miriam is going to be a big one. Okay. We're now kind of up against it. 2 times 6 is 12. Fuck. Wow, we can't even take out the Drago. Well, yeah, Basket Legion here. Okay. The thing is, I don't want to be rolling Pokestop now, just in case I hit Miriam. So we'll play Energy Retrieval to start with. Just grab a hold of 2 basic energy. Use concealed cards. Get rid of the basic water. Give me Miriam. Come on. Counter Catcher. We don't need Counter Catcher yet. We don't need Counter Catcher yet. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to Superior away the Ultra Ball and the Larry. There we go. We grab a hold of all those energies. There's no point even attaching to Greninja. There is no point attaching to Greninja. Yeah, the other 3 Gimme Ghoul either went because of Pokestop or just because I got rid of them. Oh, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Okay, fine. Make it rain. Yes, I know I can still attach energy. I'm not going to. 1, 2, 3. 150 damage. Gets rid of that. We take 1. We go down to 2 prizes. There's... Yeah, I don't think there's a way of us winning this. I'll be 100 with you, chat. I don't believe there's a way of us winning. They play a Thornton. Knew it! Knew it! Knew it, knew it, knew it. Knew they played a Thornton, chat. Okay, if I... That would only be... Oh, no, that's not enough. That's not enough. What is it? 4 times... Yeah, 4 times 2 plus... Yeah, put the pearl... Yeah, put Purloin down. Concealed cards are way of water energy. Double the worker. Coin bonus. Switch Superior. That's not going to help me. That's only 100. Yeah, 2 times the amount of energy, put it back into the deck. We would need to... In fact, there you go. That's how we do it. Attach both. Retreat out into the Baskia Legion. We're doing 140. Play the worker. Well, that's a bit upsetting. And just, yep, go for the upstream spirits. There you go. Puts a 1 prize in play. So Baskia Legion gets knocked out by Regielect. Well, in fact, if they have boss. Oh, if they have boss or counter catcher. They've got a boss or counter catcher in hand. I know they do. I know they do. Nest Ball gets them the Regidrago back. Oh, they've got that oh, okay. That's an interesting twist. I don't hate that. But that puts me in checkmate. I think that actually does genuinely put me in checkmate now. Yeah, no, it actually does. It does. We needed a gimme ghoul. We actually needed a gimme ghoul there, and unfortunately, we just didn't get it. The only... Never mind. Why do I fucking open my fat mouth? Why do I open my fat fucking mouth? Look, it's difficult for them to shift the Regigigas. So we're just going to Water Shot. We're going to do 70. Discard the... Look, if they've got it, they've got it, okay? I'm not going to be too pissy one way or another. It's nice to see the Regis actually do well. As I said, it was just that first turn Gimme Ghoul knockout that really killed us. There it is. There it is. Just Ancient Wisdom to itself. 130 to Baskia Legion. Massive middle finger to you. Oh, we need him to miss an attack. Yeah, no. Fucking... I'm never blessed. Never blessed. And there we go. Okay, let's see if we get lucky with our Delibird. Nope, we don't. I simultaneously do and don't hate it. I love the fact that Regis actually did well. Hate the fact that I had to do well against me! Hate the fact that it had to do well against me. Okay, opponent going first is not necessarily terrible, so long as we can find Hiturian Basculin. Which we can do, actually. Provided both of them are not what the fuck are we fighting? Lady Clara Battle VIP. Is this a Xatu deck? Could be a Xatu deck. Okay, Mental Energy doesn't need to do me any favors. Mew, again, could still be Xatu. Or Gardevoir. Gardevoir's not horrendous, but it's not great either. Capturing Aroma. That might be a card that sees a fair bit of play, actually, after rotation. Okay, flip that coin. Goes for Tails. Tails is a basic? I want to say Tails is basic. Or is it that Tails is ever... Yeah, Tails is better. Oh, it's a fucking Gholdengo deck. Really? 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 Why am I cursed? Why am I cursed? I can't wait for rotation. I genuinely can't wait for rotation, because then this doesn't happen. No Mew, no Battle VIP Pass. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Well, it's going to be, chat. It's going to be really good. Okay, a worker. Ooh, ooh, that's spicy. Okay, either way, we're going to nest ball. There you go. There's Hisuian Basculin. As soon as... There it is. Okay, so... We're going to poke stop. We're going to throw down the Purloin. We're, of course, going to retreat out into the Basculin. Roll that Pokestop. Losing Rika and the Basculegion isn't exactly what I would have liked to have seen there, but oh well. Play the worker. Draw 3. Could I not have gotten some of those cards off of the goddamn Pokestop instead? Play the Nest Ball. We'll grab a hold of our own Radiant Greninja to start with. Concealed cards. Get rid of an energy for 2. Manaphy in this matchup is actually going to be kind of useless. But I'm going to save my Ultra Ball for a Gholdengo play. So here we go. We're going to just part of the ship, part of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew. And we're going to just go ahead and grab 2 copies of the 70 HP Gimmighoul. And there we go. So provided that my opponent doesn't like completely disrupt us, we've got Liepard, we've got... Why would you play a bunch of Psychic Energy though? What's their second attacker? Big question. Level. Get some Curlier. Or get some another Ralts. Here we go. Superior Energy Retrieval. They're either going to have an Energy Retrieval or a Superior Energy Retrieval. Another Volts, yeah, there it is. Called it. Can't wait for this. I can't wait for this to rotate so much. Looking forward to it so much. Now, the unfortunate thing is, unless... Tulip? Okay, Tulip is actually a good card. Oh, I see why they play a bunch of Psychic Energy now. They only play very few Metal Energy. They use Tulip to get back the Psychic Energy. That's what we're going to be doing in the Tinkaton deck. That's actually what we're going to be doing with the Tinkaton deck. Because we'll be using the Xatu Draw Engine. Oh! If only we could attack with Basculegion. But the thing is, we might still be able to. We might still be able to. So, first thing first. Concealed cards, get rid of the Metal Energy. Draw 2. Not a recovery card. We can now trade away the Manaphy. Yeah, baby! Get the Super Rod, get back the Basculegion. Yeah, just the I hate doing this. I do actually hate doing this. But if we get back... In fact, Manaphy is good discard fodder. I mean, I know it clogs the deck, but it's always good discard fodder. So we can put back 1 Water Energy as well as the other bits and pieces. We boss his orders out the Gimmighoul. We play the Ultra Ball, getting rid of Purloin Metal Energy. Grab the Basculegion. Attach, well, evolve into Basculegion. Attach the Water Energy. And we guarantee Water Shot for 70. Okay, that does... Now, don't get me wrong. It does take Counter Catcher offline, which is a bit unfortunate. But you know what? We're taking the prize lead. Ooh, boss's orders could prove to be useful. Could prove to be useful. Very strong words. Okay, this Mew is looking for something like an Ultra Ball or a Switch or... Okay, good discard fodder. You may think it's weird to grab a Battle VIP pass, but yeah, the refinement that way. There you go. Won't lie, we're kind of on the back foot here. Oh, Shining Arcana Gardevoir. Ooh. I can't wait for that to rotate as well. Refinement, Shining Arcana. They're going to get rid of the basic energy. But that's also why they play a bunch of basic psychic energy as well. Superior. Well, they've had to manually attach. That's the thing. They've had to manually attach to Gimmighoul. So, unless they have a switch, cart, escape rope, etc., they're not going to be able to do much. Ultra Ball, there's the Gholdengo. There it is. There's a Gholdengo. So the big question, so they get coin bonus, but do they have a switch already? They probably do. It's my luck. Of course they bloody do. Fucking hate it when I'm right. God, I hate it when I'm correct. I really do. I really detest it when I am correct. Okay. That's the only two prizes they've got. We do not have the energy in hand at the moment to be taking out the Gholdengo. They don't have a second Gimmighoul in play yet. Why do I open my fat fucking mouth? Why do I have to open up my fat fucking mouth? Okay, let's trade away the counter catcher. Worker, Ultra Ball. We still do not have the energy necessary. So we play Worker. Now we do. Now we do. Coin bonus to start with. Do I want to put another Gholdengo into play? Honestly, I can't see the harm. Go for another coin bonus. Larry, great. Discard fodder right there. So we've already got 4. We could get rid of the Ultra Ball, get rid of the Larry. Okay, so get rid of Ultra Ball, get rid of Larry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I need to attach. 6 gives me 300. I would need all. I need all of them. Yeah, no, I can't do anything else. I need all of them to. I need all of them. But I am going to pal pad back boss's orders and worker. Okay. Get rain. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Go for prizes 5 and 1. Gholdengo Water Energy. Okay, so Water Energy allows us to at least be able to... Okay, so they've got the Gholdengo. They've got their knockout too, probably. This is what the game is going to come down to, chat. This is what the game is going to come down to. We have to knock out Gholdengo every single turn here. Why are Stream Elements telling people that now? I've been live for like half an hour. Okay, 40 minutes. Still basic diff. They get rid of a rigid back. Fuck, that would be really bad to see right now. Okay, concealed cards. How many? Okay, they've got 5 energy in the superior. Why do I? No, you know what? I'm gonna just keep. There it is. Oh. So they need 6 energy like I did, but they've fucking got it. Let me guess. Let me actually guess. They have it, right? They have all 6 in the hand that they need. And, they obviously have it, otherwise they wouldn't have put the energy on the Gardevoir. Well, show me the 6. Show me the money. Literally, show me the money. Literally, show me the money. Okay, Super Rod gets back those lot. Gets back that lot. Ultra Ball will get them the Gimme Ghoul back. It's a shame you can't see your opponent's deck list, because I would burn a copy of every single one of those Gardevoir cards if I could. I can't wait for Shining Arcana to rotate come March/April. Okay, Lady is gonna find them the other. Any other fucking cards you want to play for this turn, by chance? Okay. We're up against it, Chad. We're like legitimately up against it. There you go. Okay. Gotta promote the Gholdengo. We have to draw a bunch of cards. We have to hope we can hit another energy. Actually, that might help. So, begin the turn with coin bonus. Retrieval is nice. Another energy is great. That gives us 6. We can do this. We can concealed cards away water energy. Switch Nest Ball. The thing is, chat, we can only close out the game with what we've got out right now. We won't need Switch. We won't need Nest Ball. So, we're gonna just coin bonus again. One more card. Manaphy. Perfect discard fodder here. Superior energy retrieval away the Nest Ball and the Manaphy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Offer the Superior. Play energy retrieval for 2 more. We need to attach to the active. That allows us to do 300 damage. We're going to trade away the Switch just to give us a couple of additional cards. Okay. And then we go for Make It Rain for 300 damage, taking out Gholdengo. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Okay. Prizes 4 and 6 give us Basculin Earthen Vessel. Earthen Vessel could be cool. Earthen Vessel here could be cool. It's coming down to the wire is what it's doing, chat. Thankfully, that God of War is weak to steel. But that's not the point. The point is, okay, the major point is... provided the worst doesn't happen. Okay, provided the worst doesn't happen. We're forcing them to find the resources here. We are forcing them to find the resources by going into Gholdengo EX. Okay? So, I've got no doubt that they're about to go into there. Yep, there it is. Now, thankfully, there's no multiplier. Superior, fine. There's no multiplier in play that would allow them to take a third and a third prize card off of Gholdengo. Okay, okay, so it's basically the exact same combination we pulled on this schlub. The energy retrieval for 2, superior. Oh! Okay. So they had a boss to go after the one with the energy, but that does not matter. That doesn't matter. We now win. We now win, chat. Okay? It came down to the absolute wire, but us taking the first prize made the difference. Us taking that first prize made the absolute difference. We promote the Gholdengo here. Ultra Ball doesn't help us. We coin bonus. Worker, gimme ghoul. We slap the energy down on the Gholdengo. Let's see if we can actually take out the opposing Gholdengo for the game. So we get rid of Worker. 2. Earthen Vessel away, J-Rach. For 1. Ah, it's a good thing we weren't looking for that, isn't it? Let's conceal cards. Get rid of that energy. Work a life pod. Okay. Put the Gimaghoul down. Play the boss's orders. Bring out the Mew. In fact, no, I am actually going to bring out the goddamn God of War. You, I'm glad you're going away. Superior energy retrieval. Get rid of Basculin and the Lipard. Grab a hold of 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic energy. There's no more in the deck. We just make it rain for 400 damage. And that is why my version of Gholdengo is superior. Suck it. That's it. Suck those coins. Well, they say to leave it on a high. I'm just about to. So back over to some Accumula Town. Oof, that was fun. Okay, take a prize card for 50 coins. Complete 2 matches without conceding for 60 crystals. Right then, let's go ahead and build ourselves a brand new Tinkaton deck. So, as you know, chat, as you know, we're going to be relying on good old Tinkaton EX. With Big Hammer, the attack will do 30 more damage for every card in your hand. Okay. Look at the top card. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Ah, there it is. Brutal Swing. To be quite fair, if you want to be efficient, you want to go with the brutal swing. Or if you want to, yeah. But we're going to go for something slightly less efficient. We're going to go for 2 Smithereen Smash. So flip a coin of heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon while doing 10 damage. And we're also going to... Yeah, we're going to do 2 of the Brutal Swing. And then the Tinkaton you go for is your 90 HP one, because that's the one that's obviously going to land you in the most, land you in the best place possible. And we'll also use 1 Tinkaton, as in the promotional gather material one. And then here comes the main draw engine of the deck, the Natu Xatu line. That's it. So what does Xatu do? Well, Xatu has the ability Clairvoyant Sense. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic Psychic Energy card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. If you do, draw 2 cards. Spectacularly powerful is what that is. Actually, I hate to say it, we can get rid of that, play a 4th Natu. And you may be wondering why I'm playing 1 from Go, 1 from Paradox Rift. The thing is, chat, they don't do anything different. They don't do anything different. They're both 50 HP, okay? Trust me, if there was one with 60, we'd be playing the one with 60, but unfortunately, we don't. There is no one with 60. So we're playing 4 Natu, 3 Xatu, a 4-1-3 line of the Tinkaton, but we're also, of course, going to be using 4 copies of Candy. Candy. And of course, we're going to be using our Reverse Holo Pokemon Go Candy. We love the representation. Without a shadow of a doubt, we need Manaphy with the Wave Veil ability. And of course, we're going to need a J-Virch with Stellar Veil. Now, as you can see, chat, other than Manaphy, other than Jirachi, okay, other than Jirachi and other than Manaphy, every one of these cards has got something in common. That's right, they're Psychic types. So that means we get to use the supporter card, Tulip. Put up to 4 of any combination of Psychic Pokemon and basic Psychic Energy from your discard into your hand. You're able to recycle your Natu, your Xatu, your Tinkaton line, your basic energy for draw, etc., etc. We're gonna play one copy, one singular copy of Double Turbo Energy, and the others are just gonna be basic Psychic. And we'll go for the really old school design there as well. Let's see, what else could we really use here? Trying to think of what else we could actually genuinely use here. Now the thing is, chat, we're already playing a few evolution Pokemon, so ideally we only really go for just a random basic Pokemon. Ooh, I know what we could use. We could use an Elekid. No, change my mind. In fact, no, we can play one of. We can play one of each. I'm losing my mind. We can play one of each. So we can play 1 copy of Cleffa. In fact, we can play 2 copies of Cleffa for early game setup. And then 1 copy of Elekid, because I have not been able to use an Elekid yet. So, okay, if we're building for post-rotation. I hate to say it, chat. Maybe... Take out the Cleffa. We need a Stick in one Mewtwo. We're going to stick in one Mewtwo EX. Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, Mewtwo EX, you know, isn't a psychic type, so it wouldn't be allowed to be gotten back with Tulip. But at the same time... it wouldn't be a problem. And it gives us a little extra firepower under the hood. So, yeah. So we're using Elekid and we're using Cleffa as, in fact, and if we just use the one. Just use the one Cleffa. Okay, so... in fact, you know what? Stick Greninja in there as well. With cards... We're going to play a copy of Technical Machine Evolution. In fact, I'm tempted to play 2 because we rely so heavily on our Xatu. So yeah, one copy of Arvin allows us to do that. Without a doubt, 4 copies of Nest Ball. That gives us 15 cards now to piss about with. Boss... we need at least one boss. So we'll go for... you know what? We'll go for Getsus. I hate the bastard, but that's why I love him. Let's see. We'll play one copy of Super Rod. Ultra Ball we could do with a couple copies of as well. Sada, because I'm going to stick a Turo in here. One copy of Professor Turo scenario gives... because, you know, here's the thing. Mewtwo can take an ass kicking. Tinkaton can take an ass kicking. Put in a second boss. You could go for the super gay energy of Wallace. And I'm not opposed to that. Okay, so we'll go for... In fact, we'll go for Sun and Moon base. The card sleeves we'll do with... Considering Mewtwo is in the deck, we'll go for Mewtwo Pokemon Go. And for our coin, we'll go for the EX coin. There we go. Lovely. So there we go. There's Tinkalip built. So we've got Radiant Greninja for draw. We got Mewtwo EX as a little bit of supporting firepower. We've got our main attacker, which is Tinkaton EX, ready to go. We've got a 4-3 Xatu line. We've got Cleffa for early game, and as well as just general free retreat shenanigans, because Xatu's Clairvoyant Sense only attaches to the bench. We've got a 4-3 Xatu Natu line. We've got one Mana Fee. We've got, as I say, the Cleffa for early game. We've got the Jirachi as well for extra defensive measures. One copy of Earthen Vessel, one copy of Energy Retrieval, 3 copies of Nest Ball, 3 copies of Ultra Ball, 1 copy of Super Rod, 4 copies of Rare Candy. We got a Bill's Transfer, 2 copies of Boss's Orders, 2 copies of Tulip, 3 copies of Professor's Research, 1 Professor Turo Scenario, which is slightly different, to help us get back our big bodies off of the board or to just free up some bench space. 2 copies of Tulip to get back a bunch of Psychic Energy as well as any Psychic Pokemon in the discard. 2 copies of Technical Machine Evolution, though I'm still not convinced of the 2. 1 copy of Arven to help us find an item card as well as Evolution. Yeah, that should actually be it. So, let's go ahead and give Tinkalip a go online. We can get rid of the Gholdengo. Captain Steel's personal Tinkaton there. Again, a big thank you to Tass Likes Pie for that incredible artwork. And the music we're going to listen to. That's a good question. What are we going to listen to? Oh, I know what we can listen to. We're going to listen to the Subway... We're going to listen to the Battle Subway theme from Pokemon Black and White. There you go. Oh shit, well, I forgot to set the deck for active. Whoops. That was embarrassing. There we go. Right, let's give this a shot. The idea is there. The idea is there, chat. It looks like we're fighting a Mewtwo deck. Ooh, that's not going to be fun. Do we want to go first? Yes, we do. We do wish to go first. And we're starting off with the Cleffa. Ooh. Not exactly the way I want to start a match. Admittedly, not the way I want to start a match, but, you know, we're going to have to just... It's... Fusion Strike Dragapult? Now, that is unusual. Okay, so what's actually in the prizes? We've got 1 copy of Tinkaton, 2 copies of Basic Psychic Energy, and our second Tulip, and Boss's Orders. I'll be honest, I'm not convinced to get rid of the mana fee just yet. So I'm not going to. Instead, we're just going to do that. Grab a hold of a Tinkatink. And we'll end the turn there. We don't have to play Tulip just yet. We don't have to play Tulip just yet. So, yeah, it looks like it's Fusion Strike Dragapult. I must admit, that's a cool deck to see. Battle VIP Pass. I cannot wait for you all to back off. Chat, I'm being genuine when I say this. I genuinely cannot wait for Battle VIP Pass and all the Fusion Strike cards to go away. Okay, Infestation for 10. Cleffa survives a turn! Shocking, I know. Okay, down comes a Natu, which is what we like to see. Do we Tulip yet? No, we're not going to Tulip yet. We're just going to Grasp and draw for 4 cards. Okay, not the worst 4 cards in the world. But I'll be honest, not exactly what I wanted to see there. Wanted to see some energy and a Xatu. At this point, we may just... Yeah, okay, there's the rare candy into the... Yeah. 30 times the amount of Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. Old Cemetery. Doesn't affect us. Cramomatic. Gets rid of Ultra Ball. They're going to flip the heads. Okay, they don't. But the thing is, it's... Yeah, Forest Seal Stone, which is just as good as flipping the heads. Drag Cloak. Boss's Orders out the Tinkatink. Hate being correct. So they are going to go... Let's not kid ourselves yet. They are going to go 2 prizes up. Because they're going to take out the Tinkatink. They'll take out the Cleffa. Okay. Well, isn't that just insult to injury? Okay, we can grab a hold of the Nest Ball here. We will grab a hold of Radiant Greninja. Play the Tulip to get back 1, 2, and 3. We can count sealed cards away. Another Tinkatink, at least that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, okay, so we can't even do Grasp and Draw here. So we just play the Energy Retrieval. Switch out into the Mana Fee, because we're not going to need Mana Fee. I know this puts a target on the head, okay? I understand it puts a target on the head, but that's all we can do. It's all we can do, chat. An Old Cemetery works against Mewtwo EX. And we have no way of getting rid of it, so Lost Vacuum may have to come into play. I still cannot... Yeah, they are going to find a Boss's Orders. They are going to find a Boss's Orders. I would be surprised if they don't. They're either gonna use Fusion, not Fusion Strike. Okay. Okay, we can sacrifice the Cleffer. We can actually sacrifice Cleffer here. Because provided that we can find another, psychic energy, we should be okay. And there we go. So we rare candy the active, rare candy the bench. What's in our discard? Just the Tulip. Well, I'd rather get the Tulip back, to be fair. Here you go, Professor's Research. Wow! Really? I can't even get rid of anything in this hand. Nothing in this hand I can get rid of. I just have to big hammer. That is not useful. Wow! What an awful, awful hand. Also, that's a cool effect. That's actually a really cool effect. I think that's from Dragons Exalted. Is that what that symbol is? Okay. Oh shit, an Iono. Okay, well there goes the DTE. Another Xatu and an Earthen Vessel. You motherfucker. Thankfully they can't take out Tinkaton in one hit. Thankfully they can't. But it's not the friggin' point, is it? They are two-shotting Tinkaton. So we have to find a boss's orders. Okay. We have to find a boss's order so we can close out the game with this bloody thing. Okay, there's nothing in the discard, but I'm just going to manually attach and just Professor's Research here. Okay. Concealed cards away a psychic energy. Okay, well, we can get rid of the Tinkaton and the Nest Ball here. Grab a hold of a Xatu at long last. And at least we found the boss. At least we have found the boss. We can Clairvoyant to the bench Tinkaton. They haven't used their V-Star power yet. That's the problem. Because just attach the TM machine to Xatu. The awkward thing here, chat. Okay, the awkward thing genuinely is here that they can just use their Forest Seal Stone to find boss's orders. If they haven't got it in hand already. So we're just going to big hammer for the exact knockout. And the reason I got rid of the TM Evolution was just to burn it out the hand. So in Heavy Ball, there's nothing in there, so doesn't do us any favors. Okay, so they're going to go down to 2 prizes. We're not putting another 2 prizer in here, but they've got to be playing a load of boss's orders. I would be very surprised if they weren't. They've got to be playing at least 3. I would say 3. And 3 actually wins them the game here. Okay, Nest Ball for the 4th Genesect, because they know they only need 2 Dragapult in play for this. Ultra Ball for nothing. They are just thinning down the deck. That's all they're doing. They're thinning down the deck. They're making sure they have nothing you know, too detrimental in play. Choice Belt doesn't do him any favors. Fusion Strike System draws another card. Just attached to the Dreepy. Fusion Strike Assault takes out the Tinkaton. We're not putting another 2 prizer in play. Play the bill. Grab all 3 Pokemon. Ram it. Just ram it. Stick the Clairvoyant Sense down on the Tinkatink. I mean, come on. What's the worst that's going to happen? Okay, so we big hammered Dragapult. It takes us down to 3 prizes. They take... I think we were just 1 turn too short. I genuinely believe we were just 1 turn too short. Yeah. We were just a turn too short. Because they're going to get down another Dreepy. If they don't get down another Dreepy, which is unlikely. Yep, there it is. There it is. There's the closer. There it is. Wait, they... Are they trying to burn cards? They're trying to burn cards out of their hand. Bitch, you've got your Forest Seal Stone! They lost Vacuum away a rare... That's their 3rd rare candy. Power tablet. There's no way in... No. I refuse to believe this. 180, 210, 240, 270. They're not one-shotting me yet. Oh, but they find it off of this, don't they? Fuck! Because of course, none of their prizes were fucking Power Tablet. I cannot wait until that archetype dies. I cannot wait until it dies. I've always hated Fusion Strike cards since the time they were printed. Hated them. Okay? I've always hated fusion cards. I cannot wait until they go. And you may be saying, but wait, didn't you enjoy Mr. Rhyme? That's right. Mr. Rhyme was a Fusion Strike card. It was also terrible, which is why I liked it compared to fucking Mew. That was just irritating. That was actually just irritating. Whiffing on the Xatu, whiffing on the attacks, whiffing. It all sucked. Okay, we're going... Oh, this is going to be Lost Box. This is going to be Lost Box, isn't it? Make my day. Make my day, chat. Make my day. Show me Comfey. Or Mew. Wait, why would you go... Wait, hang on a minute. Why the... Why? Why would you go second as Mew? Well, worst comes to the worst, we Turo the Natu. It's not exactly what I want to do, but if it's going to get us to the 7 cards we need in hand... Okay, so Fog Crystal... Is this that fucking Dreepy again? Don't. Okay, no, it is actually Mew. It is actually Mew. People are going to take the absolute living piss out of this deck whenever it's legal for the next couple of months. And I can't, as I say, I can't wait for it to go away. Pokemon Catcher? I mean, that's a way of doing it. Power Tablet. Okay, the fact that they're having to burn Power Tablets now is great. The fact that they're having to burn Power Tablets now is fantastic. Elisa's spot. How much do you bet, chat? How much do you bet they find the Switch or the Switch cart go into talented. This deck is talented heads. Tinkaton or Cleffer? You have the Switch with the Forest Seal Stone, don't you? I fucking hate people. Okay. Playing down Manaphy does me nothing, but we can try and strand a Genesect in the active, and we grasping draw for 5 cards. Okay. I do genuinely wish I had a fucking time machine, because then I wouldn't have to deal with this. But then again, if I had a time machine, we'd be jumping to the release of Temporal Forces. And I am going to make alongside the Gholdengo deck, and alongside Gholdengo, and hopefully a renewal of Tinkaton, after all of these fucking cards go away. Hopefully, chat. Yeah, I don't want to give it a Professor Turo. In fact, I'm going to give it a Both Ultra Ball. Fuck that. Grab another Tinkatink. And pass the turn. Right, so where was I? Oh yeah, so hopefully come the new rotation, I'm going to become the real life Professor Turo, because I do intend on playing a futuristic box deck. And with the new Miraidon that was shown off, ooh, future boxes look very, very tasty. They do, they look very tasty indeed, chat. We are 3 prizes behind. We are up against the wall. Does that mean we're automatically going to lose? No. But at the same time, are we up against it? Yes. We absolutely are. Well, we can start off strong here. Evolve the active. Research. Okay. We can Clairvoyant Sense to the benched Tinkatink. We too. We do need to attach to the other Tinkatink here. We need to evolve the other Xatu. We need to Clairvoyant Sense We don't have anywhere near enough firepower to take out the Tinkaton here. Sorry, to take out the... Yeah, we are very short. And they can just see Psychic Leap. And we had to get rid of Arturo scenario. So here's the thing. If we're two-shotting, we're just two-shotting. But if they have a boss, can take out the Xatu, then, you know, they've got us checkmated. And people wonder why I have to listen to music while I play Pokemon. While I play Pokemon these days. Because it turns like this. I think I'd enjoy the game more if this deck didn't exist. So the big question is, oh no, they played Elisa Sparkle. Oh, they're set. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so they are going to just free retreat into the Genesect, one-shot the Tinkaton, and that's it. It's game over. It is fucking game over right now. Yep, there's Power Tablet. Choice Belt, doesn't know favors. Oh, they're cross-fusion striking. For fucking what? Oh, Melodious Echo, never mind. We needed a boss. Yeah, we'd only be doing 70. You don't deserve to win. Fucking talented. Oh, and there it is. Yeah, no. Fucking talented, chat. Yeah, 369. We're only doing 100. As I said, I can't wait for that deck to fucking die. Genuinely can't. Now that's a cool glitch. That is a cool glitch. We skipped that whole stupid BS fucking winning animation stuff and went straight into the next match. Love that. I wish they could make that an actual option. Wembembo! Hello, hello! Hopefully you're doing well. I need some shiny hunting assistance. I will help you to the best of my ability. So we're fighting Mew. We're going first. Fucking hell, I hate being correct. Okay, another Tinkaton. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We don't need to worry about mana. Well, I say that. Okay, attach to the active and just end the turn there. If we get like destroyed because of shit luck again, then whatever. Let's have a look. See, I'm on a catch chain of 170 on Eradicate, 700 encounters, and no shinies. Am I just stupidly unlucky, or am I missing something? Okay, so a couple of things you can do to improve your chances. Do you have a item called the Shiny Charm? And Raticate. Wait. Oh, so you're doing this in Go. You're doing this in Pokemon Let's Go. Yeah, Shiny Charm is kind of like your best option for that one, and it only increases your chances. It doesn't actually guarantee it at a certain point, so you might be just a little bit unlucky, but I just say if it's in Go, keep going for it. Don't make sure that they don't run, that Rattata or Raticate don't run away from you. Otherwise, that's going to break your chain. It's like, as I say, I can't wait for this deck to fucking die. Nest Ball for another Yeah, fuck you. Yep, get another Genesect. 2 more cards with Fusion Strike System. Or you know, a fuck ton more cards to do the Fusion Strike System. Why not? Doesn't matter. Chromatic doesn't matter to them. Yep, just Fusion Strike. 4. A Lesser Sparkle. Come on. Show me a Lesser Sparkle alongside a fucking Energy Retrieval. Go on, do it. Do it. Ultra Ball for Mew VMAX, I can only imagine. Gets rid of Boss and that. Yeah, they're setting up for the Mew VMAX in the next turn. Yep. They've used all their Fusion Strike systems, thankfully. Power Pad back the Boss, of course. So the question is, do we allow them to keep this hand? It doesn't matter. They're all set and ready to go. I'm just digging. I'm going to just dig as hard as I can. I don't need to play the mana fee. You can get lost. Nest Ball. Fantastic card to see. We Nest Ball for... I'm going to say another... Grab another Tinkaton at this point. Professor's Research. Oh, we were so close. Oh, we were so close. Brutal swing. At least we do the extra damage, but yeah, there's no point. There's no point. Wow. Okay, so I'm doing it as a badge quest. Okay. From my understanding, a 31 chain should be a 1 in 341 chance. Okay, but there's nothing pre-gym 1 stopping shinies from spawning, correct? No, not at all. But again, that's a 1 in 340 chance. So yeah, it could just be a little bit of terrible luck on your part, but also some crap luck on my part as well, given some of these fucking games. Ooh. But yeah, nothing stopping a spawn. I wish you the best of luck in your crusade for a shiny rat. Hell, there are some crazy people out there that will go after a living shiny dex in Pokemon Let's Go up to their gym. So... I think I saw a YouTube video where someone went for shiny Pidgey, well, all shiny Pidgeys, or something like that. Do we want to go first? Yes, we do. We want to go first. Let's have a look-see. Okay, this isn't actually an awful start. This is actually not an awful start. If we can get a draw support, of some sort off of the... Oh, it's Serena EX. That's not good. Okay, that's doubly not good. I do like this idea. I love the idea of Lost Box Serena. A lot. It is a very unique way of playing Serena and Lost Box, and as I said, I do kind of love it. I kind of rate it. But we just got off to a really slow start, and that... I cannot wait for rotation, chat. Every time I see Battle of VIP Pass, every single time, I just think, yeah, can't wait for you to fuck off. Cannot wait for it to go away. Okay, so that's 4. So if they have at least a Tecting Cramorant, they could attack the Tinkaton here. What was that? Path to Peak? Path to Peak. Okay. Ooh, okay. So we may actually have a little bit of a reprieve here. Okay, down comes another Tinkatink. Put the Xatu down. We can Clairvoyant Sense to the other Tinkatink. Give me a goddamn draw support, please. Mewtwo. Brutal Swing. We need to keep draw support for the next turn. We need to keep the draw from Xatu live, basically. There's 5. Six, 7. They are 3 away from being able to do Lost Mine. Unless we find Jirachi. Yep, that's 8. They could put a Path to the Peak in play, Lost Vacuum, that'll get them up to 10, and then we are fucked. That's for the Bound Suite. Oh boy. We need Nest Ball. Okay, there's the Panic Mask, so here it is. Thanks for the card game. Oh, you've got to be fucking joking me. You actually have to be fucking kidding me. It's over. It's over. It's over. They take out the Xatu with the fucking Sableye. Needless to say, I'm a little annoyed at that one. Love that. Love that glitch, by the way. Love it. Love the fact that we can just skip that stupid animation. Okay. Couple of minor adjustments. We took out one Natu. We took out the DTE. And we put in another nest ball in Professor's research. I'm hoping that now fixes our problem. Because this is genuinely starting to really, really annoy me. However, after this, we could play another. Xatu build. It's one that will be unfortunately dying with rotation, because there's no good way of doing it otherwise. But yeah, we could also do a. What's what I'm looking for? We could also look at the Dondozo Xatu build. Fuck it, I'll take a free win. Are you kidding me? I don't want to see my own animation. I'm not a hypocrite. I don't want to see it. Oh, it was Reggie Drago V-Star we were going to be fighting. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and do the Dondozo version. At least I don't expect to win with the Dondozo version. So, here we go. Dondozo Xatu. The other thing I'm going to do quickly is... So yeah, the other thing I'm going to do very, very quickly. Do I have Professor? Yeah, I do. I've got one Turbo. I just need to take out one card for Mewtwo. Because as I say, Mewtwo is just a good game closer. So if we do that... Oh no, we go take out one Mimikyu, put in the Mewtwo. There we go. Okay, so Dondozo Mewtwo. For Dondozo, for Tatsugiri. The Dondozo in question has got release rage, 50 times the amount of Tatsugiri in your discard pile. Of course, your basic Manaphy and Jirachi for your defensive plays. One Mewtwo EX, one Mimikyu to stop other EXs and Vs from getting in the way. One copy of Energy Retrieval, 4 copy Level Ball, 2 copy Earthen Vessel, 1 Professor Tarot, 1 Bill's Transfer, 4 Professor's Research, blah blah blah. It helps if I also set the sodding thing up as the active. And away we go. We're going to keep the battle music the exact same, the subway battle theme from Pokemon Black and White. Okay, here we go. We don't mind if we go first or second. Obviously, going first here would be lovely. Hey, there we go. Dondozo is a hefty old unit at 160 HP for a basic, which we can get up to 210. Okay, we're having to start with the Tatsugiri. That's not great. But if we can start... But let's start off with the Dragon one. If we start off with the Dragon one, we can at least build it for survival strategy. Level Ball for a Natu. Coughing? Oh, is this going to be... Oh, I think I know what I'm fighting now. It's Alakazam, isn't it? I think I'm fighting Alakazam. Well, we still need to grab a hold of a Natu here. There you go, and we'll end the turn. I could be completely wrong. We may not be fighting Alakazam, but Wheezing Alakazam is definitely a combination that people have been using. Brute Bonnet, okay. Ancient Booster, so they're both going to get poisoned. Battle. I can't wait for you to go away. Cannot wait for you to go away. Yes, I'm going to miss Level Ball. Okay, I am going to miss Level Ball a whole lot. But I cannot... Oh, okay. It's Raticate. It's a Alolan Raticate with its Hyper Fang attack. That's what we're fighting. So, Brute Bonnet poisons both Pokemon. Hyper Fang brings us down to 10 HP. Between turns, Poison does 10. That's a lot of energy that just hit the discard. But yeah, between turns, Poison does 10. And bye-bye to your opponent's Pokemon that takes the 10 after Hyper Fang. Coughing out into what? Okay, Greninja. Fine, whatever. I don't care about that. Ultra Ball. Well, at least we can get some Tatsugiri in the discard. We can grab a hold of the final Tatsugiri, actually. We can really get them all out the deck pretty quickly. There we go. And then we're just going to survival strategy. Yes, I could Pokestop here, but I'm not going to. Stadium Tool Pokemon. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Or do I? In fact, let's see what Pokestop actually gives us. Level Ball. Okay, Level Ball's fine. We can actually grab a hold of another Natu with this. The switch I'm not so keen on. So we'll just survival strategy here. Search your deck for 2 cards. We'll go for Professor's Research. And a... The thing is, Path doesn't do us any favors here. So yeah, if we just grab a hold of Professor's Research and a Xatu, we're kind of flying here. You may choose... No. Keep the Tatsugiri in the active. Keep it in the active. Okay, so there's the Alolan Raticate. Pokestop rolls. Only for a Battle VIP pass. Gets rid of DTE as well. That is a lot of energy my opponent's lost. Artisan comes down. Love that. Love that, chat. Because we get to use Artisan and get Dondozo. Reversal to the Raticate. So what we could actually do here is continue setting up. Okay, double the Xatu, double the fun. Thank you, thank you. The Artisan, we can grab a Dondozo. Dondozo, Lobozo. Professor's Research. Boss's orders for the next turn. Har, har, har. We can Clairvoyant Sense. We can start attaching to the Dondozo. We can Bravery Charm the Dondozo. Level Ball. We could always grab Mimikyu just in case. Cool, and then I will Survival Strategy. And we can... I've got Ultra Ball. Yeah, I do. So I can grab a hold of Path to the Peak, and I'll also grab another... I don't want to... Could always thin the hand down a bit more. Yeah, no, okay. So we'll Earthen Vessel, Path to the Peak. The thing is, we do not ever want to activate Reversal Energy. Well, we don't want to activate Reversal Energy just yet. Artisan will get them another Rattata at this point. There it is. Okay, then here we go. Boss's orders out the Raticate. Clairvoyant Sense to Dondozo. We can Artisan for another Dondozo. Second Clairvoyant Sense to the second Dondozo. Don't know if we're ever going to need that. We just bring out the other Dondozo, and we can release Rage 150. Kaboom. Bye-bye, Raticate. Select a prize. There's another Dondozo. Super Rod back the Raticate and the Rattata and a Dark Energy? No, just 2 Dark Energy and a Raticate. Okay. Artisan. Oh shit, I forgot to bump the Artisan. Okay, well it's just another Brute Bonnet. Okay. Toxic Powder poisons both the Coughing and the Dondozo. The fact that they are lacking in their draw support is unfortunate. But since I've had to suffer with it myself, I don't feel that bad. Just release. All right. We're going to Clairvoyant Sense. We'll attach to the Dondozo just so it's ready to go. And retrieval Ultra Ball. Okay, my opponent concedes. Hey, let's hear it for the giant fish. Let's hear it for the fish. We did start off with the correct one, though. I will admit. And to be quite fair, if you want to be efficient, yep, you do play a majority of the survival strategy. I mean, you saw how necessary it was. So you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. So you play 4 of the Dragon Tatsugiri. Just so you can have maximum efficiency with survival strategy. Because if we just started with the other one, oof, that would have been painful. Ooh, that would have been painful. Right, let's go for one more. Because that's now 10:30. We'll go for one more. Okay, let's hope for the tails. Okay, do we want to go first? Yes, we do. Okay, starting off with the Tatsugiri, not, again, that's why we're playing the survival stratagem one. Remember, you don't judge by... Okay, this is Roaring Moon. I was just about to say, you don't judge by cosmetics, but yeah, this is fucking Roaring Moon, isn't it? Okay, we're going to level ball. We're going to grab a hold of ourselves of a Xatu. Yeah, grab a Xatu, and then we can Ultra Ball away both of those and get a hold of Mimikyu. Actually, do we go Mimikyu yet, or do we go for the Tatsugiri? Or do we go Dondozo? In fact, we should set up the Dondozo. Okay, there we go. End the turn. Look, let's be 100 with us. Let's be 100 with ourselves, chat. Okay, let's be 100 with ourselves. This deck will get the first attack off. As in Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon will get the first attack off. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't. Laminian, probably, I don't know. Yeah, there's Roaring Moon. So they've still got Squawk and Season, whatever supporter card they've just pulled. Could be Arven. Arven would get them Battle VIP Pass and some kind of tool card. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. There you go. Wait. So they played Lumin... Wait, why did they put a 2-prize liability into fucking play then? That's very surprising. That's very shocking. That's very... That is very weird, chat. Keeping it 100, that is very weird. But it's fucking Roaring Moon. Yeah, we're seeing the Ultra Ball. Now, they can't Luminion again, even if they play a second copy, because Luminous Sign is a once per turn You can only activate it once per turn. When you play this... Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so if they do have a second one, they can play it. Okay, a Mew to draw extra cards. We can't play Mewtwo in this matchup. I was thinking about a Mew. But then again, our hand usually doesn't get down that low. Okay. So that could be Greninja. No, it's more Morpeko Roaring Moon. Okay. And they've already used Squawk and Seize. So did they find another supporter? No, well, we're just about to find out. One more card. Is that what they need? They have already used Squawk and Seize, though. I saw that they used Squawk and Seize. Basic energy. Ah, there it is. Basic energy. Okay. But so Tatsugiri did live a turn, which is unfortunate. But we can start getting them into the discard now. Play the Super Rod, get back the 2 energy. Thank you very much, Lee. Xatu onto the bench. And discard Tatsugiri thanks to Professor's research. We can play Path to the Peak down. Put down Mimikyu and another Natu. We can... Clairvoyant Sense. We can Clairvoyant Sense to the Dondozo at this point. Okay, double Psychic Energy. Perfect. We can attach Tatsugiri and we can end the turn there. Because if Tatsugiri can survive, you know, if Tatsugiri can survive... Okay, there's Pokestop. Ah, of course their top deck was bloody Pokestop. Well, they're going to roll it. Let me guess, they're going to hit a couple Dark Patches. I'd be very surprised if they didn't. Okay, we start for 1 first. Then they're going to roll the Pokestop. Okay, Trekking Shoes, so... See what's on the top deck first. See if they want to draw that. Get rid of a Battle VIP Pass. It's the obvious choice. Now they're going to roll the Pokestop. And they hit... Only a Super Rod. What have they got? Well, I mean, obviously we just saw them put Roaring Moon in there. And the boss. And the boss going as well. Okay, so they just put back the Roaring Moon, shuffle the deck, whatever. Yeah, that's it. That was their turn. Cool. That actually gives us a second turn to start to keep setting up here. Palpad for research, maybe? Maybe. Nope. So all I'm going to do is just play down the second energy there. We're going to power pad back the research. We're going to survival strategy. I'm not giving them extra cards. That can fuck right off. And what I'll do is I will... I want to grab the other path. But I'm not going to. I will grab research, and I will grab another Tatsugiri. Yeah, grab research, grab Tatsugiri. I can just research the whole hand away then. And we're going to keep... And we're going to move. We're going to move the Mimikyu into the active spot. There you go. So yes, we do need to find 2 energy here. But it now forces Roaring Moon into doing Frenzied Gouging if it wants to take out Mimikyu. The unfortunate thing is Dondozo does not one-shot Roaring Moon. That's the unfortunate thing. Okay, basic energy to the Roaring Moon. They're going to Pokestop roll. Energy switch Earthen Vessel. Yep. Okay, there's only the one. They've manually attached. Earthen Vessel. I've already played my Super Rod. Thankfully, I think we've got a second one in the deck. I hope we bloody well do at this point. Okay, Ultra Ball. So we can get rid of Jirachi and Tatsugiri. Grab a hold of the last Tatsugiri. We cannot play Mew to EX in this fucking matchup. We can Professor's Research here. Seriously? Seriously. Seriously. No energy? Like, at all? Dark Patch the other Roaring Moon. Dark Patch and Cross Switch. How much do you want to bet they got the second one already? Okay, and Roaring Moon. You don't have a choice. You have to do Frenzied Gouging. There it is. So yes, we're losing our biggest form of... so yes, we are losing our biggest form of defense here. But we still have other cards in the deck that we can use to our advantage. So bring out the Tatsugiri, because it's got the retreat cost already to pay. Not that it matters. Jet just Professor's Research the entire hand away because this game decides it wants to be a complete... Sorry, I was about to say something extremely bad there. Turo scenario. Are we ever going to survive? Not really. So we can Earthen Vessel away the Xatu. Why is it I'm only getting my energies now? God, this game hates me. Now we're only doing 150, which is unfortunate. Okay, well, there's Super Rod. But we're going to wait until Dondozo bites it, and then we're going to play the Super Rod. Okay, retreat out into Dondozo. I should have gone into the one without the bloody... Yeah, never mind. Okay, well, release Rage for 150. Boss, level ball. I mean, that's not helpful. We'd need to combine Turo scenario with... Oh, Earthen Vessel. There you go. We can hit the 200. we can actually hit 200 here. So they're obviously going to go out into Roaring Moon. Yeah, they're obviously going to go out into Roaring Moon. They're going to Frenzied Storm against the Dondozo. Yeah, they're going to Frenzied Storm against the Dondozo. The thing is, chat, we have a way of winning this. We do have a way of winning this. Please tell me I've still... Okay, Manaphy should still be in the deck. And if Manaphy's in the deck, we can protect the bench. Thankfully. Yeah, here comes Calamity Storm, sorry. Calamity Storm gets rid of the Pokestop, takes out the Dondozo in one hit. If only I packed Luxurious Cape. Luxurious Cape for this deck actually might be amazing if we could squeeze in a couple more Turo. But okay, then here we go. But there's another Dondozo, that's what we like to see. We can Professor Turo's scenario for the Tatsugiri. Earthen Vessel away, said Tatsugiri. Put those two back in. Super Rod back, Dondozo, Mimikyu, and one energy. Oh, Manaphy's prized. Oh. Oh! That isn't good. Clairvoyant Sense to Mimikyu. Force them to find... Actually, no. Stick that on the Mimikyu, maybe. That actually may not be a bad idea. Attached to Dondozo manually. Yeah. Bravery Charm the Mimikyu. Takes it outside of Moonlight Shuriken range. And we can just release Rage here. Okay. Now our second boss's orders is already in the discard. Yep. Along with our... Yep. Okay. So we've got to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Nuts. Okay, so they just take... Okay, so they just take out the Roaring Moon EX. We go into Mimikyu. Manually attach. We Ghost Eye. Taking out the Roaring Moon. There's the Manaphy. Okay, nothing on the bench, thankfully. Nothing on the bench, thankfully, can get knocked out by Moonlight Shuriken. Which is why I put the Bravery Charm on the goddamn Mimikyu in the first place. Can they build up another Roaring Moon is a good question. To which the answer is, maybe. They can Dart Patch. They can Professor Sada. This is getting really close, chat, and I hate it. This is actually getting really close, and I do despise it. There's Sada, so there's no boss. There is no boss. Okay. Wow. Okay, so not only did we do the funny haha number of damage, but Dondozo beats Roaring Moon. Who would have seen that coming? Now look, don't get me wrong. I know it's because this deck has got several E-ranked cards that do go away with rotation. Primarily luxury. Primarily level ball. The big cards that do... okay. So there are a couple of cards in here that do go away with rotation. Primarily, Path to the Peak and Level Ball. There is no good substitution for Level Ball other than potentially Great Ball. But even then, that's never a guarantee you're going to hit your Tatsugiri. Nest Ball, of course, puts stuff onto the bench. So you don't want to be playing that. Pokeball also would be a substitution for this. But Pokeball is only on a coin flip. And 50% of the time, you're only going to be getting 2 of your Tatsugiri out of your 4. And then at the moment, there's no good replacement for Path to the Peak. There's genuinely no good replacement for Path to the Peak. Artisan, maybe. But unless, which we have not been confirmed of yet, unless Temporal Forces, which is our main set coming out in March, unless that gives us a Path to the Peak reprint verbatim, that is it. We don't get this card anymore. And Ability Rulebox Pokemon, Radiance, EXs, Vs, etc., they are going to run fucking rampant. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, Spiritomb is a thing. Spiritomb is a thing. But that only works against Vs. That only works against Vs. Oh, but what time is it? Ooh, that's 10 to 11. That's 10 to 11. Right then. What say we crack open some code cards to finish off tonight's stream? There it is. There it is. There it is. Sorry, I've got 2 boxes of code cards, and I needed to grab the correct one. Right then, let's redeem some codes. Let's cover up the screen, and let's get some codes entered. I must admit, though, despite the annoyances with Tinkaton, this has been fun. This has been fun, and I haven't done PTCGL for a while. Okay, let's do some Lost Origin codes. See if we can pull something amazing out of Lost Origin. What would I like to see? Not that I have any intention of playing the deck, but an alternate art Giratina would be nice. Anything very flashy when it comes to Lost Box, I suppose. A Silene. I think Silene came out in this set. You'll have to remind me, chat. Talking of which, I haven't actually used Silene in a deck in a long time. The only reason why she's seen play at the moment is because of fucking Snorlax, and I hate that deck so much. Just Control was never my playstyle. Control was genuinely never my playstyle. I just lacked the brain power for it. And the patience. Fuck, I really do lack the patience for it. Like, tremendously lack the patience for it. I don't understand how you can do a tournament run with such a deck. I really don't. I actually genuinely don't understand how you have the mental fortitude to go through 15 to 20 rounds with a deck that it just controls. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's not... As much as I hate that particular deck archetype, people who can pilot it extremely efficiently and well do have my respect. They do genuinely have my respect, because I know I can't do it. I know I genuinely am unable to pilot control decks. Both because of a lack of patience, but also because I do genuinely just lack the brain power. And it is nice to see something different. It's been a long time since we've had like a proper control deck. Obviously, we've always had control cards, but we've never had a unifying, set of circumstances for a modern control deck. And with cards like Mimikyu, the Pogo, Snorlax with Block, Grabber, Countercatcher, Echoing Horn. The fact that Echoing Horn, though, is going away might hurt control decks a touch. But then again, you just maximize your plays of... you maximize your plays of Erica's Invitation, surely. Okay, there's 10 Lost Origin booster packs. Okie dokie. Let's cash them out, and let's see what we can get. Tenjin comes to PTCG. What? Fell asleep and woke up with a pun. Nice one. Okay, then here we go. Our 10 Lost Origin booster packs. We've got a Litleo, a Horsey. We got a Lost City with a 4. Okay. We got the Full Art Adventurer's Discovery. Search your deck for 3 Pokemon V. Stick them into your hand. Very, very good in Arc boxes. And the other pack is going to be an Ariados. Again, I think this Ariados could play very well with Spidops, and that is a deck I need to play. I do need to do a pre-rotation Spidops Ariados deck. Okay, so next up we got... Well, I don't know why I'm saying next up. It's all fucking Lost Origin. Snover. Clefairy. Toolbox. A Reverse Hollow Nuzleaf. And the rare pack is going to be a Poliwrath. The Poly Boys! The Poly Family. What we got love. Okay, next load of Lost Origin. We got Gligar. Paras. Mienshao. Reverse Hollow Blipbug. And the rare pack is going to be a Spiritomb. Next pack, we got a Murkrow. We got a Hisuian Growlithe. We got a Luminion. We got a Reverse Hollow Gastrodon. And the rare pack is going to be a Drapion V with Wild Style. A card that dies with rotation since all Rapid Strike, Single Strike, and Fusion Strike Pokemon leave the format. But you gotta admit, chat, for the time that Drapion has been useful, it has been spectacularly useful. And the model card it got in Crown Zenith is absolutely wonderful. Here we go again. We got an Electrike. We got a Phalanx. We got another Lost City. Reverse Hollow Gloom. And the rare of the pack is going to be a Trevenant. A card that has not seen a lot of play, simply because its attack is too expensive and its ability is way too situational. Okay, we're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Come on, give us some good hits. We got a Makuhita. We got a Seedot. We got Fantana. We've got Reverse Hollow Lake Acuity. Very nice. And the rare of the pack is going to be Hisuian Arcanine with Very Vulnerable. I must admit, I need to go back and give the Hisuian Arcanine with Veluza a goddamn good go. Okay, I think Veluza with Hisuian Arcanine could be a really cool one-prize deck. Yes, but the thing is, I'd have to build for post-rotation, which means no access to Peony. Peony was the main way you could genuinely get your hand down to 0. So yeah, no Peony equals kind of a harder time for Hisuian Arcanine to get itself down to said cards. But we'll see if we can make it work. Okay, then here comes another Lost Origin. We've got an Inkay. We got a Phantump. We got the Wind-Up Arm. We got Reverse Hollow Riley, one of the fucking worst cards ever printed. Genuinely one of the worst cards ever printed. And Rhyperior. A Pokemon I need to actually look into for a couple of viewer battles, because I do genuinely reckon Flying Terror, Lightning Rod, Flying Terror, Lightning Rod, bloody Rhyperior could be pretty cool. Here we go, 3 packs remaining. We got Litleo, Seedot, Galarian Stunfisk, another, what? Excuse me, what? Another Full Art Adventurer's Discovery. Okay, sure, whatever you say, game. And An Enamorous V. Not the illustration rare, not the one with Kagito at the front, or the character rare if you want to call it that. Not the one with Kagito on the front, I just know that much. But yeah, very cool, very cool. Prevent all abilities. I can't even see that. I'll have to read it when we enlarge it. Okay, here we go. Another Lost Origin. We got Spinarak, Blipbug, our Bomber Snow, Reverse Hollow Sudowoodo, and the rare of the pack is going to be another Rhyperia. Here we go, chat. Lost Origin pack number 10. I need some BPE. I need some BPE. You said Flashy. Who's Flashy? Tension. Oh, I see. I see. Gotcha now. Tenjin is an attractive dude. And a good husband, too. Okay, here we go. We got Makuhita. We got Slugma. We got Toolbox. Reverse Hollow Colress's Experimentation. Thank you very much, Lee. Here we go, chat. Final rare. What is it going to be? An unfazed Fat Snorlax. Giving me the place there, but that's a shame. Okay, Enamorous V. Prevent all of the effects of your opponent's abilities done to each of your Pokemon that has Psychic Energy attached, except for any Enamorous V. The thing is, it's not ability. Other than Iron Valiant, genuinely other than Iron Valiant, no other abilities is putting damage counters on the... No other damage on the bench, you know? I just can't think of a way that Enamorous is, good in the modern format. But yeah, 2 copies of Adventurous Discovery. Are you kidding me? That's so weird. But hell, after some of the bad luck we've had today, I feel like I deserve something like that. But okay then. That is going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to run a quick 1-minute advert, and when I come back from said advert, I'm going to talk about what's happening over the next couple of days. So, chat, I'll see you in a minute's time. Roll those adverts. Roll them! Yeah, Snorlax is a great card. Okay then, according to Twitch.tv, we should be in an advert. So, that was interesting. It's just a shame that, Tulip Tinkaton did not work the way I wanted it to. But then again, this is like the Mark 1 post-rotation build of this deck. I'm pretty sure that when everybody else, cannot use Battle VIP Pass and whatever, then this deck will have a time to shine. Gholdengo did spectacularly well, by the way. It did so well. We actually managed to beat the mirror match. Barely managed to beat the mirror match. But we did it. We actually managed to beat the mirror match. But however, I will say that the unsung hero at the moment is got to be the goddamn Dondozo Xatu deck. Are you kidding me? Yes, we did get a little bit of luck here and there. But come on. Dondozo kicked ass. And that was so cool. It's so cool that Dondozo has kicked butt. And if you want to really blingify this deck, despite the fact that I built this thing to be a budgetary build, you could always go for this handsome son of a bitch right here. Fun fact, I have one of these in real life. I have one of those in real life. But yeah, just the one-off Mimikyu to, force Vs and EXs to, play differently or have a cancelling cologne. And then, of course, the one-off Mewtwo EX to really take advantage of the amount of Psychic Energy you can put into play. Dondozo is your main bread and butter for this deck, along with getting rid of all 4 of your dragon-esque Tatsugiri, but you gotta admit, chat, Energy Excel plus Draw on Xatu is very, very nice. It's very nice. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream. So what's happening over the next couple of days? Well, tomorrow, chat, there is no stream. There's no stream tomorrow, chat, as I am... as I'll be at work, which means we return on Wednesday. Now the question is, what do we return on Wednesday with? No idea. To be quite honest, I'm keeping it nice and loose and fluid for the time being, because just got some stuff going on behind the scenes, so I need as little stress as possible. But yeah. Thank you all very, very much for viewing today. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. It's been a pleasure as always. to stream for you all. Have yourself a wonderful tomorrow, chat. Have a lovely evening. And above all else, chat, and if you know the saying of the channel, please say it with me. When life gives you garbage, grab life by the throat, and you make it feel the steel. Make it feel the steel. We're back on Wednesday with a stream. Don't forget to follow chat as well. Don't forget to follow chat, that Discord as well. So if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., you know exactly where to find us. And also, do not forget to... Oh, god damn it. Has it stopped again? It stopped again, hasn't it? It has. God. Friggin' damn it. Let me try refreshing both those pages. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? So... Okay, that's a great big no on that one. Come on, man. Nope. Okay, let's see if YouTube works. YouTube. Not YouTube. I hate... Okay, I'll have to manually put the links in. So the first link that's coming up is for the Discord. If you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emote animations, etc., you know precisely where to find us. There we go. And then this next link is going to be for the YouTube. So if you want to go back and revisit old Captain Steel cringe, you know exactly where to find that. Don't forget to give that YouTube channel a subscription. It would be very much appreciated. Chat, thank you all very, very much for an amazing PTCGL stream, even though I did get a little bit frustrated here and there with the Tulip Tinkaton deck. Have yourself an amazing, amazing evening. Have a wonderful tomorrow. And please, chat, look after yourselves. I'll see you on Wednesday for whatever it is we decide to do. Have yourself an amazing evening, as I've said. Have a wonderful tomorrow. And please look after yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.